am not saying that this is the correct way of living. Take a shot every time I say it, actually. I don't know, is it really that deep? Whatever. Whoopsies. I'm so happy right now. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday and welcome to week 1 of half marathon training. If you're new here, this is a great time to join in. I'm Shelly. I'm a 28-year-old living in California, and this channel is all about how I'm building my happiest, healthiest, and fittest life around my work and all of the other responsibilities that we get when we adult. I'm an engineer in tech. I'm also an F45 coach. I just came back from the gym. I coached the 5:30 and the 6:30 this morning. They were pretty fun and the workout looked so good that I actually decided to join in, and I stayed for 7:30, took the class. It was a great cardio workout. It was like 3 minutes at each station, no breaks, no nothing. We have the row ergs, the ski ergs, there were some like burpees, there were a few. The oven's ready and the food is not. And then I figured that if I was already sweaty and I was already there, might as well just go on a walk and get my 10,000 steps. I walk about 3 miles. So I'm gonna go ahead, make breakfast. I'm actually gonna make some egg cups so that I can meal prep for the week. It's gonna be bacon, cheddar, and green onion. I did them like 2 weeks ago and they were fire. So the thing is that I don't enjoy cooking, so let's just make it easy for me. We're gonna be working from home today, but I do have a meeting in like an hour and I need to present a slide that haven't finished. So before I go, I just want to say that I'm really happy that you're here. It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be week 1 of half marathon training, and in this entire week I'm just gonna be showing you everything that I do to get back into the routine. I've ran 7 half marathons in the last couple of years. I actually ran my full marathon last year. TBD, we actually end up doing that again. But half marathons are truly my little babies. I love them so much. It's such a good distance and such a good challenge without truly just having to stop doing everything else in your life to focus only on running. We might be having a HYROX race coming up soon, so that's why I don't want to necessarily commit to a full marathon. I'm really happy that you guys are here following along. Let's have a great week. All dressed out because I just filmed a video. As you can see, there's a tripod here, there's a tripod over there. I was filming right there before the sun started like shining in my face. I filmed 3 short form videos, so I have to go ahead and edit those. They're gonna be rolling out slowly in the next couple of weeks. I wish I was one of those people that can just like batch film. I can't, because I get overwhelmed by the amount of footage that I have to edit. I know that there's people out there that film like 20 videos in a day, 30 videos in a day, whatever amount. I have a limit of 4. If I film more than 4 videos, they will never get edited. I have probably 10 videos filmed right now that I haven't touched, just raw footage on a folder. Haven't even imported it in CapCut. That's my first world problem. I just want to show you my little filming corner over here, just in front of my bookcase is where I film all of my talking head videos. But I love it. It's literally right in front of the window, so I get all of the natural light. Also, shout out to our little treasures over here. This is technically outfit number 4 of the day. I have a little break in between meetings. We're gonna take advantage of that time and we're gonna meal prep. Also, I baked the chicken and it's been sitting outside almost a little too long, so we really just gotta put this together so I can put it in the fridge. Base of kale, garbanzo beans, and cannellini beans, peppers, cucumber, red onion. For fun, we're gonna be adding some mozzarella balls, and I'm gonna be doing some kind of dressing on it. I absolutely love kale, but having to go through a bunch of kale and get these parts out makes me almost not like it. To be little balls, but it's just, yeah. We got all of the ingredients. I just realized that I made this probably 2 weeks ago for me and Ryan. And I made the same amount. I'm probably gonna be eating this for lunch and dinner. This is so much. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I don't want the chicken. Is my chicken not cooked? It's fine. I closed my laptop literally 30 minutes ago. That is like the good and the bad thing of having such a flexible job, I would say, because sure, I can start working at 9:30, even 10. I can sometimes take a longer lunch break, like an hour and a half. I can go to the gym or on a run in the middle of the workday. It's because I always have meetings late at night. So maybe don't be too jealous about that. They just sent me the invite for a meeting tomorrow that's gonna start at 8. And I usually wouldn't complain about it. It's not that big of a deal, honestly, except for the fact that on Wednesday I have to coach at 8:45, which means I have to wake up at 4:30. So if the meeting is gonna be an hour and I'm not gonna be done until 9, that means I'm not gonna be sleeping by 9:30. But I got my MacBook right here and we gotta finish editing the video for tomorrow, because I would love to finish that tonight so that tomorrow I can actually focus on my long form content and start editing the vlog from the weekend. And I just really hope I'm able to finish all of that really quick, because I am like obsessed with the book I'm reading. I am currently reading The Burning Side by Sarah Lamoff, and I'm actually loving this book. It's a contemporary fiction and it's almost like a slice of life. I feel like we have a lot of characters and they're just going about life and they're talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And I just love the writing of this book. I'm currently on page 93. Also, can we talk about my book Errands like a little mushroom? They're telling me the story about how the parents met and fell in love, and I'm eating it up. It reminds me a lot of that book called Sandwich, I think. Love the writing and storytelling, so 5 star. Long story short, the plan for the evening on this Monday is having dinner, editing some content, and then reading until I fall asleep. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're currently on our warm-up walk. We got a 5-minute warm-up walk, 5-minute cool-down walk, and then the workout for today, it's a 10-minute run and a 10-minute additional optional run situation. But I already got dressed, I already came out here, I'm already gonna be warmed up and everything. I feel like we already did the hard part, so might as well just do 20 minutes instead of just 10. But it's nice to always have an option for a core workout, and if you're really feeling yourself, then go like a little more. I absolutely love that about the Garmin training plan. It's like 55 degrees right now and it's gonna get to 90 today, so we really just need to get this run out of the way. I did go to bed late because I was editing my video, like too late. I spent probably 2 hours editing this 45-second video, which is actually insane. We need to get better at that. But because I woke up early, I was able to lay in bed for a little bit and read my book. I'm absolutely loving it. I am so obsessed with the story. Part of me just wants to listen to the audiobook during this run so I can know what happens, but then part of me is really just enjoying the book so much that I actually want to like physically read it. The struggles. I'm almost at the 5-minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead, get started with the run, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm having breakfast. With my confidence, I do it every day. Just a latte with a splash of creamer. For the actual training, I'm going to be using the Garmin training plan that comes with your watch. You set it up on your phone, and it's a 12-week program. I've used it several times, absolutely love it. It's insanely unaggressive, but I always PR. I don't really know why the other apps out there have to be so aggressive, especially on week 1. When I started my 10K training about 2 months ago, my first run on that 10K, so 6 miles, was an 8-mile run. Absolutely no need for that. And yes, I'm still sitting on my run clothes, but that is because it's so cold outside that I didn't even break a sweat. It was also an easy run. 5-minute walk before, 5-minute walk after. It was only 20 minutes. I really didn't get the chance to break a sweat, and that is totally fine. We're currently parked outside of the F45 studio. Today has been insane. When I tell you that Tuesdays are my busiest day at work, I truly mean it. 90% of the deliverables that I have on a weekly basis are due on Tuesday. And also I have 5 meetings every Tuesday. I'm drinking an update. Cheers to that. This is the peach flavor of the update. I actually got reached out through email and they sent me a massive case and I've been slowly making my way through them. This is like an energy drink without the caffeine. How do you get your energy? No clue. The other day I have someone tell me that it was just placebo effect and I was like, you know what? If that's what you need, that's what you need. Now the crazy thing to go work out during my busiest day is that I have to carry my laptop with me everywhere I go, just in case. I'm wearing a knee sleeve because my knee has been hurting and there's a lot of lunges and squats on today's workout, and you know what, there's no need to make it worse. I also don't have a plan for dinner tonight. I still have one burger for the weekend, but I think I'm gonna stop by at a Georgia's that's close by and get something as a side and maybe a little sweet treat. Hot girl's gonna eat sweet treats every night. We are back from my 45. That was a tough workout, I'll tell you that. There was this movement, it was an overhand bicep curl, so just like hold them like this. It was so challenging for my grip. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm always like this typing and then with the mouse or being on the phone, my hands are always like this, that my grip and my hands just hurt so bad. It was actually insane. That was like the toughest movement out of them all. It was such a good lift, except for the fact that the studio was so hot. It's 90 degrees outside and the studio was probably like 77 degrees. It was insanely hot, but we got the workout done and then I had to rush to the car for a meeting. At least they let me have my entire workout. I had to literally present from my car. Luckily, we don't do cameras at my job. I went to pick up some packages because we got some PR. So let's open it together. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of running fuel. Or I guess these are energy gummies. Nugs Nutrition. I love when they handwrite a card. That is so cute. We got 3 energy gummies, strawberry lemonade, poolside pop, and wicked apple. And we got a second package. This one's actually from Gap. They reached out to me and asked me to pick out a pair of jeans. The pictures online can be very misleading, but these are cute. Oh my god, they're insanely long. I'm so excited to try them out. Like, would you guys believe me? I just closed my laptop and I'm about to have dinner, even though I am supposed to coach tomorrow. Well, I am coaching tomorrow. It's not I'm supposed to. I am coaching tomorrow. The 5:30 and the 6:30 classes, which means that I was supposed to be in bed 4 minutes ago. And I'm literally just taking my dinner out of the oven. I didn't warm up the burger. I am exhausted. Insanely exhausted. Okay. You know, you win some and you lose some, and obviously today is not the day that I get at least 7 hours of sleep. The wildest thing is that I'm about to have this burger with a bunch of fries and try to fall asleep instantly after I'm done with it to try to maximize the amount of hours I get tonight. And at this point, I don't know which one's healthier. Should I have just gone to bed without eating? I'm upset about this. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I just came back from the F45 studio. I coached a 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30. I was not aware I was in the schedule for the 3rd class, but we got it done. In the 5:30 class, we actually only had 5 people, so I was able to jump into the class and just do the workout with everybody. Not only did I make money, but I also got my workout done. The playlist today was like straight up fire, and that is how we ended up with 10,000 steps before 8:30. I'm kind of like in a rush at the moment because I actually have to go to the office today. I have an online meeting at 9:30, and ideally I will be driving to the office during that meeting, but it is also 8:45 right now, so it's not actually gonna work. I just need to be in the office by like 10:30. I might stay only until 3. I'm actually gonna go to Palo Alto with my friend because we're gonna go ring shopping for her. I have to go to Anthropology because the Palo Alto store actually has a wedding department. We're having our wedding party in 5 months, and I need to put the order for the dress. I already know what I want. I picked it last September. I just actually need to go put an order in. We did not make it into the car by 9:30, unfortunately, but I just warmed up breakfast. It's 2 egg cups that I made on Monday, and now I'm gonna pack in my Lululemon lunch bag. We got some of the salad that I did on Monday, and now that is what we call protein maxing. This has so much protein. I'm gonna be taking my coffee to go, and then also taking a coconut water with me, because I'm just gonna go straight from there to Palo Alto. I'm also gonna be taking one of these Trader Joe's cereal bars, and I might take a fruit, actually. Let's do an apple. I'm gonna go ahead, have breakfast while I'm at this meeting, and I'm gonna be taking my creatine. We need to get this done. Oh my god, what a busy day. I left work a little early, about 3:30. Drove all the way to Palo Alto, parked at 4, and our appointment was at 4. So I'm power walking across the Palo Alto Mall, made it to the appointment with my friend, and she had just sat down, so I did not miss out of anything. The earrings that she picked are insanely beautiful. I literally cannot wait. After that, we decided to go to a restaurant to get some drinks. It was a Mediterranean kind of situation for the restaurant. I had a margarita. I'm a tequila girly, what can I say? So once she left, I actually stopped by Anthropology. I did not realize that it closed at 7. I thought it closed at 9. So I'm like, once again, power walking across the Palo Alto Mall. I ended up ordering my wedding dress. It should be here in about 4 weeks. I've literally tried on this dress last September. I've been looking at other places. I've been looking at everyone's dress online. I've been searching on Pinterest, and I still haven't been able to find a dress that I like more than that one. At this point, it's 99.99% sure that I'm gonna be wearing this, so might as well just order it. My plan for the rest of the afternoon is to read. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Let's read that again. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and I just came back from a various class. I ended up waking up at 6:45. The class was at 7:10, so I was like, fine, let's just roll out of bed and go. It was a tough class, as you would expect from a various class. My glutes were burning. We did so many variations of glute bridges. I was thinking we should have a fun coffee today. So we're gonna actually be adding cookie butter to the bottom of the espresso before I pulled it. Just like spoonful. And then I'm gonna be mixing it once I get the espresso. Milk, my cookie butter creamer, a little splash. That was a lot. This is gonna be sweet today. I started mixing it, and the cookie butter will actually melt into the espresso. It smells so good. And now we're just pouring the espresso. I think it was a teeny bit too much milk. Let's try it. Oh wow. Cheers. It honestly tastes like a frappuccino. This is exactly what I wanted today, just like a sweet coffee. Just came back from the pool to this. We got our rug. Today's PR package is a scratch sample pack. This is a combination of different things, actually. Hydration without sugar, normal hydration mix. Energy shoes, this is a recovery sports drink. So in theory, the pool was really nice. It's hot outside, it's like 90 something. I was sweating since the moment I sat down, but literally the same moment that I walk in through one of the doors to access the apartment pool, the maintenance guy walks in, and then 2 other maintenance guys walks in after him, just like doing their job and everything. And I don't know, it felt weird to actually undress in my bikini and lay there. I ended up laying there with my t-shirt and shorts, reading my book, and having my lunch. I have a meeting in 30 minutes for my 9 to 5. After that, I have to finish 2 projects, and then we will be done for the day, and we can try to figure out what we want to do. Just kidding, I have a meeting this afternoon at 6. Now that my rug got here, I feel like we can actually start organizing my room. I mentioned that I was going to do that on my weekend vlog. The 2 bedside tables are in this box, and it's insanely heavy, almost impossible to move. I already know it's gonna be like 100 pieces, so yeah, it definitely says you need 2 people to carry that. A million pieces. This is going poorly. Finally made it to step 14. It's been a couple of hours. The drawers are ready, and all I have to do is slide it in. If I didn't assemble this correctly and I have to disassemble it, Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I am currently in my office and I'm running some code for my 9 to 5. But as you can see, I'm still wearing my F45 coach outfit, and that is because this morning was tight. I woke up at 4:30 to coach by 5:30 and 6:30, and then I had to stay and help out with the 7:30. So I got out of there at 7:40, but I had a meeting where I had to present at 8 at home. So I'm pretty much rushing. Walk through the door, literally open the laptop, log in, join the meeting, and the meeting literally just ended. So it's been a morning already, but I just made some breakfast. You can barely see the oatmeal in there. We got peanut butter, Greek yogurt, frozen berries, banana, and chia seeds in addition to the oatmeal. Ryan's always making fun of me because I like mush. But putting it all in a bowl and mixing it up like this so you get some mush, now that's fine dining. You never look appetizing to other people, but so good. I was definitely tired while coaching my classes. I did my absolute best to show that I was awake and that I had a lot of energy so that they could feel that they had a lot of energy. Short pause. Gotta edit the code. Back to our conversation while that runs in the background. I'm thinking that instead of working from home today, what if we just work remotely and we go to Santa Cruz? Because I really want to go on a bike ride. It is very gloomy in San Jose right now. This afternoon, there's actually a heat advisory. So do I really want to be outside riding my bike while there's a heat advisory on a Friday afternoon? No. And then we can also go to my favorite coffee shop and work from there. We're ready to go to Santa Cruz. I ended up finishing one of the deliverables that I have today, and then I also did another meeting. So we're gonna be driving to Santa Cruz a little bit later than I would have liked, but we're still gonna have a good time, you know? And here's what we got for the outfit. Nothing too crazy, just wanna be comfy. And I'm wearing my Brooks Ghost amp. Brooks sent this to me as part of our year-long partnership, and this is gonna be my second run in them. Loving them so far. We got the bike right here, and I already packed 2 bags, one for the coffee shop and then one with everything that I need for my bike ride, because this is how I usually look when I leave my apartment. Just a couple of bags, you know, and then on the other hand is gonna be my bike. And I am not saying that this is the correct way of living, but this is how I'm living. Always booked and busy. We have just parked in Santa Cruz, and as you can see, we got the bike in the back. Only issue is that it is insanely gloomy. It was insanely sunny and perfect blue skies on the way here, but of course once you get to the coast, this is what we get. It's okay. That just means we're gonna actually be able to hit our faster paces. We're just gonna go ahead straight into our run, and after that we'll go to the coffee shop where we got a progression run. It is a 5-minute warm-up, 20-minute run at an easy pace, 10-minute run at a faster tempo pace, and then a 5-minute cool down. I was a little afraid of the tempo portion of it, those 10 minutes, because it was like a 7:05 to 7:47 pace. But now that it's actually not sunny and it is actually kind of chilly, I feel like we can actually do the paces and actually, okay, take a shot every time I said actually. It's been a couple of hours after my run. I ended up going to a coffee shop and I stayed there for I think like 3.5 hours. Coffee was instantly good. I got a tiramisu latte. For food, I got I don't remember the name, but it was a frittata. I finished work, I edited one short form video, I posted it, and I actually had time to read some of the pages of my book. Going on a bike ride. I'm gonna be honest here, I am a little tired, and there's a part of me that just want to drive home and just bed rot for the rest of the day. I know that my soul will be happy if I actually go on this bike ride. Oh yeah, but first we actually gotta change, and we're gonna be changing in the car. I don't know if it's because it's so windy or my legs are actually tired from the previous run, but they're burning. My legs are burning. We're back from the bike ride. That was really hard. The last probably 45 minutes I was just reevaluating my life choices. Wait, why did no one tell me I have this massive mark on my forehead, huh? We've made it home and I am insanely tired. I actually stopped at Chipotle because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get home at 7:30 and I'm gonna start cooking. So what I'm saying is that I am insanely excited for this bowl. I am also starving right now. My ride ended up being an hour and 30 minutes, 17.65 miles, and out of which probably 12 of them hurt a lot. My legs were so tired. My quads were absolutely killing me, but we did it. We did it with run and a bike ride in one day. Will I do it again? I'm just gonna go ahead and eat my bowl because I'm starving, and then I'll probably keep reading my book. It is so good, but I keep getting distracted with so many things that I have to do. Maybe tomorrow, instead of actually working out, we actually take a recovery day and we try to finish the book, and we finish setting up the bedroom because I still haven't done that. I just like never expected that I was gonna be in Santa Cruz for that long. The day just like passes me by. This keeps happening every single day. I plan too many things in one day because I don't really realize how long things take me. My to-do list every day has like 10 things, and at the end of every single day I'm like, oh my god, I only got to 3 of this. And I was like slammed the entire day. So yeah, I don't know, that keeps happening. Good morning everybody, happy Saturday, and as you can see I do have my yoga mat right here. When I went to bed last night I found a couple hikes that we could do, but I decided that it would highly depend on how my legs felt this morning. They feel like they need to be stretched out, so against all of my wishes we're actually not gonna be going on a hike today. Sad story, I booked a class at Core Power Yoga through ClassPass, and the studio is literally a 5-minute walk from my apartment. But this morning I actually ran in bed while having my coffee, just what I wanted to do. And now we're gonna be going to the yoga class. I think it's like the perfectionist in me that always like struggles with making plans, because like I want to take advantage of every single second of the day, and it just actually ends up causing me more stress. I have to schedule time for relaxation, and it still causes me stress. Like right now I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to this coffee shop and read and relax, but then I'm like, there's so many things that we need to do. I don't have time to sit and relax again. But it's okay, let's go to this yoga class. It will actually help me relax. It will actually let go of the stress and anxiety that I just created for myself. Let's go. I got here too early. I'm literally the only person in the room right now. I just got home from yoga. It was actually everything that I needed. I stretched my calves, I stretched my legs, my hip flexors, literally everything. It was actually 97 when I walked in. It was so hot. I was just laying there already sweating before the class started. It was exactly what I needed. I am so glad I went. I feel so much better. I'm like saying 20,000 words a minute because we got a package. I think I know what it is. I mean, how could it not be? What? My hands are shaking. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, are you guys ready? We got this straight of the field. I actually had to order this book from a bookstore in the UK because the US doesn't have the paperback. I have book number 1 as a paperback, so of course we need book number 2 as a paperback. Oh wow, they're a different color. You know, this is as close as it was gonna get to getting the matching set. So I ordered it from Blackwell's and it was actually $26. Okay, I need to relax. I'm gonna make some oatmeal for breakfast, and then I'm gonna call Ryan, and then we can actually move on into doing something with this apartment. They don't fit. You know, at one point I was gonna measure it and I was like, nah, that's just silly. There's Alright, it's time for the rug. I'm literally so obsessed with how the bedside tables look. Open the rug and try to figure out how to put this on. This bed is insanely heavy because it's one of those that like can move, so the top half can actually like, you know, become almost like at a 45-degree angle. So it's pretty heavy. I'll probably regret doing this alone and not waiting for Ryan. I actually have no idea how to slide this under. I finally got it set up. Like I literally had to do the heaviest deadlift ever, and I had to get under the bed and sometimes like push up with my back. It was a mess. That was a lot. Let's never do it again. We're finally back from the grocery store. Let's do a really quick haul of everything that I got. I went to Trader Joe's to get protein bars. They did not have any, and I woke up with a lot of snacks just because I was actually starving. Plantain chips, bagels, gummies that I already opened, banana chips, chocolate pretzels. I'd say I got everything that I need in order to meal prep lunch and dinner for the next week. And we actually have to cook dinner tonight. I should have just grab something on the way back home. For lunch, I'm planning on making a Mediterranean-inspired salads. Insanely big bag of kale, cucumber, feta cheese, lentils, parsley. For dinner, I'm gonna make some kind of bolognese pasta, ground beef, parmesan cheese, protein pasta, normal pasta. And for snacks, I'm obsessed with mango lately. Dried mango popsicles, actual mangoes. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm currently cutting a mango. Mixed reviews on how the day's going, because the day's going great, but I am feeling exhausted already. So the funny thing is, I'm always like, oh, we made it to Sunday, we made it to the end of the week, but I gotta do it all over again. I guess the scientific term to what I'm feeling right now is just Sunday scaries. Summary of the entire day. I woke up late. I didn't wake up until 6:50, close to 7. And I needed to coach the 8 and 9 at F45, which meant that I needed to leave the apartment at 7:30. So I had 30 minutes to roll out of bed and do my entire morning routine, which it is not too complicated, but still gonna brush my teeth, change clothes, do something with my hair, try to look presentable, grab breakfast because I was gonna be there up until 10:30 because I had to set up for the next day. I obviously did not have time to make breakfast and eat it. I ended up making my coffee and my oatmeal to go. Sitting in the car, driving at every stoplight, I'm like trying to eat my oatmeal that's literally sitting on my lap. Even though I'm wearing a white jacket, nothing got spilled, but I was definitely risking it there and gambling. Got to F45, taught my 2 classes, but I did find out that there's a heat advisory here and it's gonna get to 93 degrees. It is already like 89. If we end up going this run, which I definitely should, it's gonna be in the heat. And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Once I got out of F45, I drove directly to church, cut it close. I was like a minute or 2 late. Whoopsies. Now we're here, but I am starving to the point where I was literally just munching, like taking bites out of this French bread that I got yesterday. I ended up cutting some slices, put it in the little oven with some cheese, and we're gonna have that with a mango, I guess, and that's just gonna be lunch. And then I'll have some kind of snack before going on this run. Maybe I'll just have some yogurt with the mango. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm actually concerned about this run. It's just gonna suck. We got 30 pages left on this book, and I'm gonna be finishing it today. I'm gonna have a very chaotic lunch while reading it, and then I might move to the bed and try to take a nap, and then we can actually go on the run. It is still 89 degrees outside. I'm currently on my 5-minute warm-up walk. I bathe myself in SPF because I refuse to get tan lines. I'm gonna get them, I already know. I'm wearing my tall socks, and those are gonna be the tan lines of the summer. 5-minute warm-up walk, 60-minute run, 20-minute optional run, which TBD if I actually end up doing it, and my 5-minute cool down walk. So yeah, no hydration, no water, just vibes. Let's go get this run done. We're 45 minutes into our run. Currently getting a snack here. I've been doing a couple stops here and there, as well as a little bit of walking. It's so hot. I'm so sweaty. My paces are also like a minute and a half slower than they would be. Usually on like a 90-minute run, I will get like 8.5 miles, but I think we're gonna be lucky if we get 7 miles today. It is that hot. I thought 10 more minutes until I'm done with this run, and then we got a 5-minute cool down. I started to negotiate with myself, and I think we're gonna be getting ice cream if I finish this run. Cool down walking, and we made it to 7 miles already. I'm actually walking to my car, grab my credit card, taking a sip of water because I'm so thirsty. Literally all I can think about right now, it's water. I want like a gallon of water. That's how thirsty I am. And then we're gonna go back to the main street and hit the ice cream shop. I'm thinking mint chocolate chip. We got our ice cream. It's literally melting because it's so hot outside. So on the 5-minute walk back to my car, I already ate half of it. It was so good. Instead of the mint chocolate chip, I ended up getting the mint Oreo. I'm so happy right now. My run ended up being 7.25 miles. I was very excited about my long run at the beginning of the week. Then today, when I found out that it was going to be so hot, I was definitely dreading it. And I'm happy I got an ice cream. It was tough. Running in the heat so was tough. Running without the water made it tougher. The one thing that saved me was that I took an hour and a half nap today after sleeping 8 hours and a half last night. I feel like I did a lot this week, and yeah, I'm feeling it for sure. The goal for the week was 4 runs. I ended up doing 3. An easy run, speed run, and the long run. My goal was to take 4 F45 classes. I ended up taking 1 resistance class and 2 cardio classes, and then I went to berries instead. So that berries class is half running on the treadmill and then half lifting. So we can say that I did half a run and half a resistance class. Moving on, I went to the 1 yoga class, which I did yesterday, and then I wanted to go on a bike ride or a hike. Ideally, I would have gone on both, but I did go on a bike ride on Friday. Have a very, very successful week 1 of half marathon training. I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog here. Ryan has been calling me. He's in Maine, 3-hour difference, so it's already 10 over there. I'm just gonna sit here, finish my ice cream, talk to him, and then drive home. We're gonna have some dinner and go to bed, because tomorrow we're gonna wake up at 5:30 and do it all over again. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.